Hi everyone, welcome back. So here I am again with the quick book reviews of the books that are read in the month of May and mid-June. So without wasting a lot of time, let's dive into. The first book that I read in the month of May was The Wedding People by Alison Espach. Now, this book took me by surprise. Before this, I have read some of the thrillers and I wanted to take a break from this, and I wasn't prepared of what I was about to read, and this book did not disappoint me. So I'll tell you quickly about this one. The book is about a professor, an English professor, Phoebe, and she has hit rock bottom. She is about to get a divorce from her husband, who has cheated on her with their best friend's wife. So she decides to leave everything, wear one great emerald gown, and she decides to go to this expensive hotel where she would spend a lot of money, as that would be the last thing she would do because she decided to kill herself that day. But Phoebe was not ready what she was about to see there, because the entire hotel was booked as there was about to be a wedding. Here comes our bridezilla, Leela, and somehow she gets to know about Phoebe, that she's about to take her life. Heartbroken, surprised, and traumatized to know that her wedding day could be sabotaged because of this woman who wants to kill and somehow hijack or steal the thunder of her wedding. Leela tries to pacify Phoebe and asks her just to delay her plan. Now, the wedding is for a week, and this entire week somehow turns Phoebe's entire life course around. The writing of this book is brilliant. This book is devastatingly beautiful, funny in a very absurd way. The characters are extremely relatable. Even the smallest or the minute mini characters are very important in this book. I loved author's writing. I loved the characters. I was actually able to put faces to these characters based on real life people in my life, and that made it even more funny. This book is satirical, I would say, and would definitely make you think about life in general and life at large. This is a 5-star read for me, and I would highly recommend all of you to read this one. Moving on to the next, I read What Lies Between Us by John Mars. This is my first John Mars book, and I am so sure this is not going to be my last. Um, this book is from dual point of view. It's about Maggie and Nina. Maggie is a mother, Nina is a daughter, and Nina is keeping her mother captive in an attic, chained to a bed, and they have dinner once in a while together, and Maggie's back in the attic. Why this is happening is the entire plot of this book. Maggie and Nina are hiding something, and they both are very unreliable. So, as a reader, when we are reading, we just don't understand who we should trust. But at the end, when the twist is revealed, it's really gripping and terrifying at the same time. The end of this book is sadly not happy or a win-win situation or good over evil. This ending is definitely going to make you sad, but at the same time you would be thinking long about this book. There are people out there who actually are like these, and you will feel bad for Maggie and Nina at the same time. The writing is amazing, and I've heard a lot of good words and praises about the author John Mars, and I picked this one and I loved and enjoyed this one. This is a 5-star thriller for me. Loved it. The next that I read was Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. I don't know what to say about this one because this book made me confused. I am not sure what I read, and that's why I went on the internet and I tried to understand the ending of this book. And everybody has like different views. I like the writing, the plot is amazing, but I just don't get it at the end. So maybe this wasn't for me. So I gave this around like 3 stars maximum. The next that I started was Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica. I read, I think, 70 pages and I just couldn't go further. For me, it's a bit dragging in the reading part. I'm not getting hooked and it's very, very slow for me. So I have closed and DNF'd this one for time being. I'm definitely going to give this one another chance, but not now. Now I'm going to talk about the books that are on my TBR, which I will be reading. The first one is Keep It in the Family by John Mars. The second is Count My Lies by Sophie Stava. And the last in my TBR is Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. If you have read any of these books, do let me know. So this is from my end. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do share and comment about the books that you have read or your views on the books that I've just shown in this video. Till then, happy reading.